April 23, 2025. New Delhi was no longer mourning, it was calculating. The massacre at Pahalgam wasn't just an attack, it was a challenge. And India's answer came swift, loud, and clear. At 4 a.m., jets roared into the sky. Code name, Operation Sindoor. A mission crafted in silence, fueled by fury. Its target? Camps across the border allegedly linked to the resistance front, TRF. The goal wasn't symbolic, it was surgical. Eliminate leadership, disrupt networks, send a message. By 6:15 a.m., the first strike hit. Precision-guided missiles tore through suspected safe houses in Neelum Valley. Surveillance drones captured infrared flashes as explosions lit the night. Pakistani radar scrambled. Anti-aircraft systems activated. But the jets had already vanished. India claimed success. High-value targets neutralized. Minimal collateral damage. But across the border, a different story brewed. Pakistan denied harboring militants, called the strike a violation of sovereignty, promised a response at a time and place of its choosing. The region braced for escalation. Troops moved to forward positions. Internet blackouts spread through border districts. Civilians began evacuating towns near the line of control. The subcontinent was holding its breath. International reactions poured in. Washington urged restraint. Beijing offered mediation. Moscow stayed silent. The UN scheduled an emergency session, but, as always, words meant little in a land already soaked in blood. Inside India, the public rallied. News anchors celebrated the strike. Hashtags like #SindoorRevenge and #IndiaStrikesBack flooded social media. But behind the patriotic fervor, intelligence circles knew this was only round one. Whispers grew louder. Was TRF acting alone? Or was this part of a wider proxy game, where regional powers fund shadow wars and civilians pay the price? In Rawalpindi, the military met in bunkers. In Srinagar, whispers of sleeper cells triggered panic. And somewhere in the mountains, a second wave was already being planned. Operation Sindoor wasn't just about retaliation. It marked a shift, from restraint to resolve, from defense to offense. But with every missile fired, every inch of land contested, one truth became clearer. The Kashmir conflict had entered a new phase. One where the lines between soldier and civilian, truth and propaganda, defense and aggression, blurred beyond recognition. And once again, two nuclear powers stood eye to eye, not just with armies, but with history, hatred, and ghosts that refused to die. This is Past of Nations, stories behind the headlines, for the buried facts, the silent power struggles, and the conflicts shaping our world today. Because history doesn't sleep, it waits to be uncovered.
Want more untold stories of war, history, and mystery? Subscribe to Past of Nations for deep dives into the battles, strategies, and secrets that shaped our world. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications, because history isn't just the past, it's the key to unlocking the future.